Do you work at the present time?
Yes.
What is your job?
Homicides and robberies.
So at this point, you're not going to tell us who the guys are that were with you?
Me and two ghosts on that murder. Me and another ghost on the other murder. Me and another ghost. Me and three ghosts on the other. I'm fully responsible for whatever.
Are you going to tell us who the other two people that were with you?
No.
And why is that?
I don't tell on no motherfucker.
Was this random?
What?
This incident, was it random? Were these guys just picked at random?
Yeah, they had rims and beats.
And when you say beats, what do you refer?
Loud music, a whole lot of loud music. They was advertised. They was just waiting on somebody to come in and pick
What does rims and beats do to you?
Make my dick get hard. When I see rims and beats and gold chains and bank rolls.
What's it make you want to do?
Make me want to take their shit.
And if they won't give it up, what do you do?
I kill them. My dick get hard when I see the rims and beats, and I calm when I kill them.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, and verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it. Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakha Hakwadash. And I also want to give double honors to our beloved elder bishops and to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that teach well and that rule well, with much blessings and salutations, always going out to the hopeful elect. All right, the Akim, Wafu, Aquaf that are tuning in, and then to the brethren that are laboring within this truth, scattered across the four corners of the earth, wherever you may be. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, unto you and to your households within these evil days, these evil times, which we are surely living in. All right. And this was a very, great example.
Do you work at the
of what, 2/3 is, man, in the nation of Israel. All right, Israelite man following, after the ways of the oppressor. All right. And ultimately, man, being born to be judged by the Lord. All right. This spirit, this nigger, all right, dark spirit, that's upon this man. Many people today of our people, of the tribes, they have it. All right, and they're coming in the same spirit, which, this spirit they have is very familiar, to the spirit of Esau, Edom. All right, because ultimately, Esau, Edom is, the true nigger, all right? Nigga. All right. This wickedness, all right, and the wickedness that our people do today, all right, from, robbing, murdering, senselessly murdering, stealing, getting things and getting things by deceit, it's all been taught to them, or pushed upon them in a positive light upon our people for them to follow after the ways, man, of this damn devil. Because we see that Esau, Edom, all right, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, woman, and child, all right, are really the top number ones people who do this shit. So let's hear this one more time, bro.
Present time?
Yes.
What is your job?
Homicides and robberies.
So at this point, you're not gonna tell us who the guys are that were with you?
Me and two ghosts on that murder. Me and another ghost on the other murder. Me and another ghost. Me and three ghosts on the other. I'm fully responsible for whatever.
Are you gonna tell us who the other two people that were with you?
No,
And why is that?
I don't tell on no motherfucker.
Was this random?
What?
This incident, was it random? Were these guys just picked at random?
Yeah, they had rims and beats.
When you say
They
beats,
was
when you say beats, what are you
Loud
referring?
music, a
Okay.
whole lot of loud music. They was advertised. They was just waiting on somebody to come and pick
What
this shit.
does rims and beats do to you?
Make my dick get hard when I see rims and beats and gold chains and bank rolls.
What's it make you want to do?
Make me want to take their shit.
And if they won't give it up, what do you do?
I kill them. My dick get hard when I see the rims and beats, and I calm when I kill them.
Hey, that's a nigga, bro. All right, and you have 2/3 of our people. All right, majority of our people, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that have this type of mindset, this type of mentality, this type of spirit upon them, and this is why you see our people faced as on the forefront of the evil, okay, the chaos and the destruction that's going on, in the States, all right, the U.S. Esau Edom has made this product. This is a product of the devil, the so-called white man, all right. 2/3 is a project, okay, a lab-grown experiment of the Edomites, okay, the Hebrew Edomite male, all right, these devils. So John chapter 8 and verse 44, it says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of their father ye will do." All right, and this is referring to our people, all right, because our people, you Negroes and the rest of you tribes, you guys look up to the so-called white man, all right? You look up to the Edomite male, all right? You look up after his ways. This is why you have, our people, all right, seeking after, the ways to be like Esau Edom, wanted to be, by his side. That's why you be having these fucking coons and sellouts of our people, bro. All right, because they look up to this man. All right, and when it says the devil, you go into that word in the Greek, devil. All right, in the Greek is diablos, which means the deceiver. And our people has fallen after the ways of the deceiver, after the so-called white man. All right, taken up, all right, after his ways and following him, and ultimately became pawns, or really, yeah, best to put it, they became pawns, after this devil, especially the celebrities of our people, like Morgan Freeman, Michael Jackson, Kanye, Jay-Z, you name it, all right. They are falling after Esau Edom, all right, because they have that spirit upon them, okay, that wicked spirit. And it says, "In the lust of your father you will do." Yeah, they're going to do the will of this devil, all right. And what is that? Okay, to kill, destroy, okay, to create chaos, all right, to be wicked. It says he was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth. Yeah, Esau Edom was a murderer from the beginning, and our people are just like that. They're murderers today. Okay, they're killing their own people. They're killing, their own brothers. The people of their own tribes. All right, that's why you got movies like Boys in the Hood, okay, Menace to Society, and etc. Those old school movies, which basically shows you the curses that we are under, man. All right, and how our people, all right, follow the ways of this devil, man. And it says, "And abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him." Yeah. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And even our people have become liars. All right, they've became literally, all right, just like this man, this devil, man, the cracker. All right, because truth be told, he is the true nigga, man. And this is
Do you work at the present time?
this looks like
Yes.
oh yeah, it says it right there. This was recorded November 24th, 1999. Hey, but this is praised. This is praised within the so-called Negro community. All right. Guess who follows after this? The Latin tribes. All right, the Northern Kingdom tribes. They follow after this because Judah, okay, is at the forefront. Judah is the head. All right, and Esau Edom has targeted Judah, also the rest of the tribes, but he has mainly, he went for the head. He went for the head tribe, which is Judah. Okay, he has poisoned them and indoctrinated them in a wicked way to ultimately, go against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And this is praised in this community. Look at this nigga, man. It says, wait, let me see. You don't have to like him, but I respect it. That food chain crazy. Drug dealers get their money from robbing the hood, and he get it from robbing the people who robbing the hood. Regular people won't understand, and I'm not saying it's right, but the government set the same way. Yet people understand that. Shake my head. All right. Ultimately, it's because these devils is the ones who's pushing this. All right. You know what I'm saying? This is what they want. It tells you how. Let's get this real quick. Seduce. Neighbor. All right. Ways. Wicked. Let me see. Seduce. Bear with me for a second. Probably spelling that boy wrong. So let's see if we can find it right here. Seductive. Oops. All right, because basically our people has been put under a spell by Esau Edom, okay, to follow after these ways of wickedness and pushed in a form of glory, of light, okay, on the left hand. This is why you have destructive music, all right, being, drill music, rap music, so-called black BLK culture is a destructive culture which was pushed upon us, all right, or it was constructed by our enemies, the devils, man. All right, from the food, okay, from the way that the children is raised into a so-called black, okay, African American Negro home. It's all death, man. Okay, and it's systematic oppression by the enemy. All right, none other than the so-called white man, which is known as Esau Edom. All right, in the Bible, his neighbor, the ways of righteous. So, so let's get Proverbs chapter 22 and 6. Found it. And it's gotten to the point to where our people, majority of the Israelites, have turned away, okay, to the point there, there is no healing them, okay, there is no healing of, the damage that this devil has done to our people for many of years, okay, especially through the system of Babylon the Great. All right, the damage is irreversible. So men like this, people like this, men, women, and children like this, okay, because children aren't exempt. All right, you have YNs, okay, and you see where this is going. It's not only trickled down from the adults, but now it's getting down to the youth, which shows you that the damage that Esau Edom has done is it's deep. It's very deep, man. It's like an infection between our people, all right, the Israelites. So Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 26, it says the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, all right, in which the righteous would be referring to the Israelites, all right, because we are known to be a holy nation, okay, righteous people, compared to the rest of these nations, all right, here on this earth, all right, we are known as the righteous, all right, and the neighbors would the neighbor would be the heathen, okay, Esau Edom, all right, but it says, but the way of the wicked seduceth them, yeah, the way of the wicked, which is this devil, all right, the way of the wicked seduceth them. And how does he do that? How is this devil, he's fucking devil, I'm gonna keep saying it because they devils, man, all right, seduce, how are they doing it? It's through their social media, okay, it's through the programs they run, the TV, it's through the music industry, okay, it's through the food industry, it's through it all, okay. You watch the movie They Clone Tyrone, all right, basically what that whole movie is about, how Esau Edom has basically made our people, okay, degenerates, damn near, the degenerates that they are today, okay, and how these basically make clones of that same destructive spirit, okay, niggard spirit between the Israelites, the nation of Israel, man. All right, you see a YN or 2/3, they have the same spirit upon them. Even if one dies today, there's going to be another one after, and this is just the irreversible damage that this devil, through his philosophies and his lies, okay, and through his sorcery, okay, social media, and all other avenues that he controls, which really these small hats, they control it all. This is, why it's something called systematically, all right, through all these things. This is how it this is how these people are being born, and this is how these people are here, all right. And it's getting to a point to where the creator Yahweh Bashim Shai, which has made these our people. The Lord didn't make our people to be the wicked, he didn't make our people, he didn't create the Israelites, the sons of the Most High. First, no problem, bro. He didn't create the sons of the Most High, of himself to be this way, all right. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6 tells us, all right, our position and how we are to the Lord. So Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6 says, for thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy God. All right, I'm gonna read it one more time so you get the understanding, man, of your purpose and who you are. All right, it says, Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6, it says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy God. And holy meaning separate, all right, set apart, ultimately, better than the rest of these other nations, man. You Israelites, you so-called, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all are known to be the best people created here upon the earth by the Lord and ultimately chosen by the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. It says, "The Lord Yahweh thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." All right, so that's your purpose, man, to be the Lord's people, a special people unto Himself, above all. That doesn't mean equal. It means above. If you're above someone, that means you're superior to them. You're elite to them, in which we are very elite compared to these other nations. All right, but
Do you work at the present time?
this is the spirit that our people still got upon them, bro. Okay, and this was years ago. All right, how much more now? We understand that this man's technology, his sorcery, okay, knowledge has increased. All right, so ways of conspiring against the Lord's chosen people. All right, the knowledge that these devils have, it has increased. They have got more. Is that efficient? Is like proficient or efficient in ways to basically get our people closer, closer away from the Lord. All right. Shall be Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And this, we are in the end, man. Okay. And knowledge is being increased. It has been increased ultimately. All right. This is why you have, certain gadgets and certain things. And this is why we know what we know now. Okay. Because the knowledge has been increased. All right. Ultimately, for us to receive this knowledge in these times, all right, because this is the mercy of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay. And this is a part of that great awakening. Our people coming back, which not all our people, because this man is a great example. Called by Shemel Shai. All right, is a great example of the majority of the Israelites that are coming in this wicked spirit of this damn devil in America. And not only in America, but all around the world, because we understand that the philosophy of this damn devil, the so-called white man, has spewed all around the four corners of the earth. So what that was, that Second Ezra 9 and 22. Second Ezra. So, hey man, y'all got ink, and I highly do recommend. Okay, if you guys have Netflix, or you can find it, anywhere. Watch that movie. They clone Tyron. All right, because this is a Tyron. Okay, this is a great example of what Tyron is. All right, a genetically modified organism. All right, made, okay, and patented by yours only and truly, Esau Edom. All right, the white man. Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 22. It says, "Let the multitude perish then which was born in vain." All right. And a lot of our people are here on this earth ultimately to face death. Okay. To glorify the name of the Lord by their death. Okay. Because they were born in vain, meaning you were born in nothingness. All right. You are a non-playable character and holds of no importance within the roles of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. All right. Your only purpose was to be a nigga and to be destroyed. Okay. And it says, "And let my grape be kept and my plant." All right. That grape. All right. And that plant is speaking about the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, those who have been predestined from the beginning of time to receive mercy and salvation, okay, of this truth, coming from the truth of Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, in these last days, it is for with great labor have I made it perfect. Yeah. And constantly, brothers are being tried. Okay. The believers are being tried and put through that furnace of affliction. Okay. Which is that labor, which is perfecting us for ultimately that day of redemption. All right. But everybody else, all right, and the rest of our people, man, that multitude, that 2/3, which is a large amount of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're going to die here, man. All right, because you are of your father, the devil, and the lust of him you going to do. All right, and the Lord's going to punish you people, all right, for doing that. You niggas, man. Niggas like this. All right, and fucking you thoughts, you bops, all right. You only fan models, man. This doesn't just go to the men. This goes for all of the nation of Israel, man, that has that spirit of Esau upon them, all right, that follows after the way of this devil, okay, that has ultimately been seduced by Esau Edom, all right, which we all have been seduced by this devil. We were all in that Gentile state of mind, but through the mercy and the grace of the mighty Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, we were able to pull away from that, man, okay, and come to the light and to the truth that this is not us, all right? This is not who we are. We are not Negroes, okay? We are not Latinos. We are not Native Americans, all right? That we don't have to follow after, okay, that social construct that was pushed out by this fucking devil of being ball rappers and players and entertainers, okay, or having to, be in the streets and shit, man, because ultimately that shit's all death. It's all death, man. And this is what this devil wants. He wants you to destroy yourself, man. He wants to destroy you. This is why he has changed your name. This is why he's lied to you. This is why he has deceived you. This is the deceiver we're talking about, bro. All right. And they clone Tyron. But this is a fucking demon. This is literally a whole demon, bro. Look at this nigga, man. This shit crazy, bro. Hey, folly is setting great dignity. So, and this is highly pushed, in this world. And especially amongst the community of the Israelites. All right. That rich black American culture. Yeah, it's fucking American. That's a black American, okay, nigger culture. It's death, man. That shit promotes death. Scripture tell you, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And who knows what happened to that man? Lord willing, he definitely got judged either way. But I hope they took his ass out, gave him the penalty or some shit. All right. Look, you have it right here. It says that's exactly why the Hollywood industry promotes that type of music in our communities. Exactly, because they want to continue to clone Tyrons, and ultimately they want you, to destroy yourself, so that the Lord, okay, cannot, they basically don't want you to come back to your power, man. All right. And destroy these niggas, man. The Lord finna destroy these niggas, man. All right. Simple as that. Lord, one of this lesson was edifying. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakhakwadash. I'm going to say, Tawadi Abashim Shai, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Next time I say shalom.